to know that you are not alone in this, and that you can actually do it. And you can do it if you plan your time with God. You can go with your baby to school. If you need extra help, search so hard until you find a competent help that can hold your baby. Some people do come and go. Some people don't like help. But I can tell you that even if you don't like help, you can actually do it on your own. Sometimes I don't like help because I have a feeling of insecurity that they won't take care of my baby as much as I would. But I still find a way to work with them. Sometimes they go with me while I watch them watch my baby. And then I'm doing my business and they are holding the child for me. You might have your own style. You might have your own way. But what I'm saying is that it shouldn't stop you from achieving your dreams. Don't put your life on hold, because life is really, really short. Now I can boldly say that I can manage my time, and there's no pressure that I cannot handle, because I've been through it before and I can stand. There's no pressure that you as a woman cannot handle. That's how God designed us to be as women. So I want to encourage you to know that you can actually nurse that child and do your business. You can actually manage your home and pursue your dreams. You can do it all together. No one has to suffer. None has to suffer. There are women who have walked this road ahead of us and they came out extremely successful. And you and I are the women of this generation. And we can come out successful, achieving our dreams and being models to our children. Yes, we can. There are so many women, so many of us women who give excuses because we are nursing. We feel it's so huge. And because of that, we begin to give excuses about other responsibility, other dreams, other areas of our life. You see a woman who used to sing beautifully or do beautiful things like business or act. Once you get married, you have a baby, your business begin to crumble. You don't do anything you used to do. Or maybe you had an activity you used to do in church. You got married and had a baby. And then you stopped. Having a baby is a blessing, not a curse to you as a wife and a homemaker. Having a baby is an addition that God has blessed you with. It is not a hindrance for you not to achieve your dream as a businesswoman, as an academician, as a singer, or in whatever occupation you find yourself. The fact that you had a baby does not mean you should use that baby as a crutch or as a crutch not to achieve your dream as an individual human being. God expects more from you and I. That's why He blesses us with these children, so that we can become models to them. We cannot be models to our babies and our children if we sit in the house and give excuses. A woman told me in the course of a program I went for that excuses are tools for the incompetent, and any woman who uses it is not wise. As a woman, hard work is the ability that God created in each and every one of us. Men think in arithmetic progression. Women think in geometric progression. In other words, men can do one thing at a time, two things at a time, but women can do 5, 10 things at a time. It's the way we were created. Hello, Ebiowei, say hello. This is my son.
Hello.
He's 10 years old this year. And this is my second son. This is Tammy. Tammy is 7 years old this year. Brilliant children. And another one is on the way. And then I have my daughter, Lydia. Okay, kids, bye. I'm doing a talk with some women and I need some privacy. I'll come and see you later. Close my door. Thank you very much. You can have cake and biscuit. Thank you. So, as I was saying, These children look up to you as a mother, and they want to be like you. And if you are excuse driven, they want to be like you. That's what they will learn. If you are trouble driven, that's what they will learn. If your home is not a happy home, that's what they will learn, because they came to learn into this world, and God placed them under your care so that you can teach them and be a model to them. But you cannot teach them what you are not doing. The one you are saying, they don't listen. It is the one you do that they do. If you beat, then that's the habit they are going to come up with. If you are violent in your home, that's the habit they are going. If you give excuses, that's the habit they are going to have. But if you are hardworking, your children will listen to your character much more than they will listen to the words that come out of your mouth. So be a woman of influence. Don't give excuses. If you have a responsibility to God in church, meet up your home own and do God's own, because only what you do for God will last. If you have a responsibility in the office, plan your time as a mother and a wife and meet up your responsibility in the office with integrity, and your children will take after you. They will bless you for what you have done for them. Well, my role as a leader of women has been quite adventurous. It's been fun and very educative. I've learned to be able to associate and relate with different ages of women, different attitudes of women, women with different attitudes, women with different intellectual perception, women of different educational background. I know how to deal with mama, and I know how to deal with young lady that is my sister, or even a single lady. But I have had this experience because I've been in the company of women, amazing women here at the Rest Place Church. God bless the Diamonds. And being with them has taught me a lot and exposed me to a lot as well. And yes, I've had lectures on how to be a mom, how to be a homemaker, how to breastfeed, when to stop breastfeeding. We learned this in church as women. I learned how, to nurse. I realized that I wasn't alone. It was among women I realized that I can actually achieve everything, because when you complain about one thing, you have 10 women who are going through worse than what you think you are going through. And that gave me the courage to stand being among women. Yes, I'm expecting, like I told you earlier, another child on the way. Anytime now, we will be receiving our new addition to the family, and it's beautiful. My ability to balance this as a pregnant woman, I didn't stop my responsibilities because I was so basically talking from a pregnant point of view, my prior experience has given me the ability to know that I can walk through this phase. I know everything that is happening to me. I'm aware of the challenges I face as a pregnant woman. I'm not angry with the throwing up because it's normal. Normally I'd be frustrated by it, but I'm not, because it's normal for a pregnant woman to be that way, because your body is changing and your life is changing, and there's life growing inside of you, and that's what gives me pride and courage to go on, and strength. And I'm not angry with the weaknesses and the body pain. Normally I'd be frustrated that what kind of issue is this, what is this, but I'm not feeling that way, because I am aware that I'm feeling this way because I am expecting a child. And that is a privilege for me. So I look at it from the point of privilege. I look at being pregnant from the point of privilege rather than from the point of pressure. I look at the sicknesses, the pain, the vomitings, the tiredness. I look at it from the point of privilege. So once I look at it with a positive mindset, it's easier for me to go about my activities as a woman. It's easier for me to go about my activities as a mother and as a lecturer and as a pastor's wife. I still go visiting, I plan programs, I still do whatever I do, because I see the pregnancy as a blessing, not as a hindrance. I see having a baby, being pregnant, as a blessing, not as a stumbling block. I see being a mother as a blessing and an opportunity for me to be more. And I want to use this to encourage you that it might be your first time, but know that if you are pregnant right now, it's a privilege and it's a blessing. And so consider the vomiting as a step into the next level. Consider the sickness as a step into the next level. Consider everything you go through, the delivery, the nursing, as a step into the next level. And if you're believing God to get pregnant, to carry your own life that God is going to give you to carry on the inside of you, I believe with you that none will lack her child and none is going to be barren in the land. I want to thank Cocktail at Danielle for this training program. I wish I knew what I knew now. I wouldn't make the mistakes I made yesterday. Cocktail at Danielle is the platform for young wives and single ladies to learn what they will experience in marriage, so that it doesn't come to you as a surprise. Marriage begins after the wedding day. Marriage is not wedding. Wedding is wearing white gown and gathering Ashwebi girls. Marriage is what happens when you have finally removed the wedding gown and your friends have escorted you to the house and left you all alone with your husband to plan your life. That's when marriage begins. Ademario, Ademari. Ademari is not traditional marriage and Ashoke and Gele and Kora bead. Ademari means when you finish your traditional marriage, you finish your wedding, you enter into your home, and then the first day after the wedding, your husband is asking for food to eat. He wants to make love every three times a night and sometimes in the day. He wants you to deliver lunch to his office and wash his clothes and prepare lunch when he comes back. And you still have to do that and meet up your own work, business, or responsibilities. He wants you to look good. He doesn't want you to look ugly. He wants you to make up and smell nice. From your panties to your bra to your hairdo, everything must look good. You must do all these things looking hot. That is marriage. And when the baby comes, he wants you to look hot under pregnancy and hot when you have delivered the baby. How do you marry all this with every other thing else you need to do? That is marriage. Now, Cocktail at Danielle is a training platform for young wives and single ladies to understand what they are going into, so that they don't get frustrated when it begins to happen. Please, take these trainings seriously. I beg you, because you will experience them in the marriage after you remove your wedding gown. May God bless you. And I want to thank the organizers of this program, Cocktail at Danielle. I feel like you are doing a great good, and that what you are doing, what you guys are doing, will save a lot of marriages, will save a lot of early marriages, and will educate a lot of ladies on what they are going to face in the future. Thank you, La Cuisine Danielle, for hosting this program. God bless you and continue to give you ideas on how to host a program like this. And thank you to all the ladies out there listening. God bless you, give you wisdom, strength to go through each day. God help you to go through all challenges you are going through. And I trust that God will make you victorious when you come out. Have a blessed day.